Hey gang, welcome back to Inverted Pursuits Laboratory. And so this week we're going to go over making custom logos for your rockets. So this is actually part of the Infinity build series, and this is the logo I'm using for my Infinity rocket, which I've got right here all painted up, but I'm needing to put a logo on it. And so an easy way to create a custom logo, if you haven't bought a kit that came with stickers or something, is by printing off the logo you want and having a roll of blue tape. So it's pretty straightforward. You just take a few strips of blue tape. Do this on a surface that you're willing to sacrifice. I don't really care if I make cuts on this table. This is a work table for me, so cutting into it's not the end of the world. And I'm actually going to make this logo a little more complicated because I actually kind of want to try and go after the multicolor effect on my rocket, so that you can actually see that there's 3 distinct parts on this infinite loop. So I'm actually going to be making 3 times the logo, but first thing I'm going to actually do is go ahead and cut this down to a smaller size using my X-Acto, so that I've got something I can work with pretty easily. I can see that fits on there really well. So I want to go ahead and make second, and I'll make the third one up here. We'll just do these all at once real quick. Wait, come here. Alright, and then I'm just using a little bit of tape to basically help hold the logo down to wherever I'm cutting. And since I know I don't want it to move, all that jazz. So the first thing I'm actually going to do is I'm going to cut out the black on this first one here. So line up the edge and cut down. I use a straight edge here just to verify that I get clean, crisp edges. I'm personally a very big fan of clean, crisp edges, so I work hard to make sure everything looks really good and meets the standards I want on my rocket. If you're less picky, you could be less picky. I've been less picky on other things. But this method of making logos is also something I've done dozens and dozens of times on rockets and various other projects. It's a quick and easy way to get whatever custom logo you want painted, even sandblasted. I've done this on Sandblasting to get a logo blasted onto mugs or cups. It's a very effective little method. And so I cut out my centerpiece there, and then I can take this off. I can very gently see the marks there. So I can try and peel it up with the edge of my X-Acto, and it comes off beautifully in one piece. So the hardest part about this is going to be getting everything lined up when it comes down to putting it on the rocket. That is always going to be the hardest part of painting a logo on a rocket. But we'll move on to the next piece. Alright, and then since the first line I want to paint on is black, is the black one, right? Yes, it's this one. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the black one and position it on the rocket body. And so it ends up looking like that as you position it onto the rocket body. Alright, I am now 3 steps later, so I have done the black, the white, and now the silver, as you can see that's on here. So when I go ahead and take this off, and I've just basically taped around the main, I taped the top and bottom of the body, and then where I wanted the logo to sit is a piece that I can just pull on and off. It does have this little bit of sealer here because I had some gap when I first set it up, but oh, and a little one right there. When we peel this back, and we do so ever so carefully, we start to get a little bit of spillage. That's not uncommon, and it can be cleaned up with a little bit of work on there. I was hoping I wouldn't have any leakage, but I can now start to pull the entire rocket's paint saving off. We get a better idea of what the logo ended up looking like, which it's not perfect and it's got some cleanup work for sure, but I'll just have to sit down and try and clean some of that up, or I can cut out another stencil and place over it and redo my green around the outside, which might just be what I do because that'll be easier. Tube. Get all that off. I missed back there. But there's your logo on there, which looks pretty dang close, which I lost the glass piece. It kind of died, but there's how you can quickly stencil a logo onto your rocket. If you've got any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Give this video a like or a thumbs up if you want to see more content like this. And please check me out on Facebook and my website, linked in the description below. Thanks for watching, gang.